What's up everyone? Today I am going to show you how to get a really good handiwork towel in Palworld. As you can see, level 4 handiwork, good mining, good transporting, really good work speed. You can see, oh, it's gone right now, but they craft stuff super fast. Really easy for crafting, and I'll show you how to get them really easy without having to defeat the boss. Somewhere like up in the desert, but it's a super easy way to get OP handiwork and crafting just from breeding. So what you'll need is you'll need to have the what's it called? Breeding farm. Level 19. You'll need to have this unlocked. And you will need somewhere around here a cooking pot too. Yep, cooking pot, level 17. You'll need those two things and probably a crossbow and megasphere. I'm sure you can just use normal spheres to capture the pals you'll need to breed, but it'll be harder. And then you'll need a bunch of cakes. So, cake, you build a cooking pot, this one. And then cake is flour, red berries, milk, egg, and honey. So, flour you get from a flower plantation. You can get flower seeds from a merchant. Like, let's see, I'll show you this guy right here. Wheat seeds, and then wheat. So you get that. Kind of probably the hardest ingredient to get, honestly. And then you put it in the mill to create the actual flour. And then you'll need a bee guard for the honey, a mazzarina for the milk, chickpea for the eggs, and then there you should be good. You should have plenty of berries, you get that anywhere. So yeah, and you make cakes. I suggest they take a really long time to make. Super long. See how slow it is? If you get this guy here, the Bushi, over time they do cook it fast. I mean, it's still slow, but it's pretty fast. And you can get him right here, level 23, at this spawn point. He's not too hard to beat. Yeah, so he'll help you cook cakes. But let me show you how to get the pals to breed Anubis. So what you'll need, you'll need to come here at the ravine entrance, and then go to the Azure Road. Easy since I'm level 30, but just get it low. Artesian, see, that's not a bad roll. It will be good for crafting. Not good for like a fighting. So you'll want him right here, Azerobe. Just one pal. And then the next one is actually really close by. The best spot I found to get the auto cow is around here. So where you get Bushi, you go to this spawn point, and it's like the dragon things that spawn around here. But you'll want to get to the pal deck. If I can find them. You'll want this guy right here. Habitat. It spawns a lot around here. A lot around there. I have not been over there, but that would be good. But this is the easiest spot to get the van worm early on. And you spawn. I can get one. Doesn't look like there's many at the moment. Usually there is quite a few around here. There is some over here too. Yeah, if you don't have the dire wolf, you should get it. It's really good, especially if you get swift or runner on it. It's not bad. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So you want to get this slow. But again, don't kill him. That's good enough. And just hope you get a good roll. Yeah. Okay, nothing good, but that was it. So once you get that, you're going to want to come here. You're going to want 2 slots open. So at least have 2 open. And then you find your Azrobe you caught, which I caught this one. 50% work speed. And then you find a van worm, one of the ones you caught. And see this one, as you can see up here, like its gender, you need 2 opposite genders. So if you're unlucky, you can get like 2 really good rolls, like a good Azrobe and a good van worm, but they'll both be the same gender, so you can't breed them, which does suck. But I think we'll use this guy here. So you're gonna want those guys. You can click B to pick them up, bring them over to your breeding farm, throw them in there. Here's the artesian one. Pick them up. Throw them in there. And then see, 2 genders. So it's, and then you want 1 cake. 1 cake equals 1 egg. So this can be 10 eggs. I don't want 10 eggs, but you wait for this, and then a big egg will be like around right here. And then yeah, most of you probably know how breeding works by now, but basically how it works is you can see down at the bottom the yellow scale artesian that helps work speed. This guy has Vanguard, Mind Forearm, and Pyromaniac. Those are both alright. But basically, they'll make an egg, and then the Anubis it breeds will have those traits. It's not guaranteed. Sometimes it can have random ones, but it's pretty likely that it'll have those traits. So you can kind of like pick what skills you want. And also another thing is, if you have, say, an Anubis with Muscle Head for attack and then Vanguard for player attack, it'll have lower work speed. 50% lower work speed, but 30% more damage. So, the ones you have working in your base, you want to have high work speed, and then the ones in your inventory for fighting, you want to have high attack and low work speed. So that'll make a high work speed, but low attack, so I won't be using it for attacking. Usually takes quite a while to get there. But if you have any questions, this is my first time explaining or just making a video in general with my voice, so if you don't understand how exactly to get this PAL, if I didn't explain it good enough, go ahead and just ask any questions you have in the comments, and I can respond. But it's pretty straightforward. It's a really good way to get good handiwork, good craft speed early on. I mean, it is still kind of like level 20, so it's not too early on, level 19, so it does take a while, but it helps like speed along the game a lot. Also, another tip is, when it's your choice, but when you make a server, I recommend putting the egg like breeding time to 0, because these large eggs, like these two will breed, take a long time, like between 30 minutes to an hour, but you can make them breed, like hatch instantly, and it's just so much better. It's so much faster, and it's just worth it. I highly recommend doing that. Alright, so there's our egg. Huge rocky egg, it'll spawn right here. And like I said, if you have more cake in there, it'll keep making those rocky eggs. So if you don't want that to happen, just take them out or take the cake out. But it's nice keeping the cake in here since it won't actually go bad. The timer won't go down. It's 20 minutes per cake, but they won't go bad in here. So it's really nice. But yep, you're gonna come over here to the incubator, put it in there, and like I said, if you put the egg incubation time to 0, it's instant. So hold F, and boom, there you go, the Anubis. So you're gonna come in here. I got one with Mind Forearm, that's all he had, which isn't terrible. I was hoping he'd have the Artesian on him, but here he is. 25% increase to player mind efficiency. It's not bad, but the 70 work speed right there is what is super nice, and the handiwork. He's the only PAL in the game with level 4 handiwork, and I'll show you exactly why that's so good. So I'll replace my Anubis for now, and here I have my Anubis, and this handgun ammo takes extremely long. As you can see, it's really slow, but if I have my Anubis do it, look how much faster that is. Super fast. And preferably you make that on the line here, and you have multiple Anubis working. Show you, like I say, cloth. Cement. Super fast. Take them away and I do it on my own. Takes forever. Little lamb wants to do it. Super slow. So it's super, super good for crafting. I highly recommend, as soon as you can, breeding at least 2 for your base. 2 that have, let me show you again, 2 that have the 70 work speed. You can get that higher, but 70 is pretty good. But breed 2 with 70 work speed right there. And then if you have, you know, like, let's see, where's, right down here, this guy, Artesian, 50% work speed. If you get an Anubis with that, that's amazing. And you only need like 2 of them in your base, and then you're good on crafting and mining and transportation. So I highly, highly recommend doing this. If you have any questions, ask in the comments. I hope this was helpful, and let me know if you like videos with my voice. I thought I would try it out since it'd be easier to explain this whole process. And if you want to see any other videos on Palworld, let me know in the comments. Bye.